Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for May the 13th through May the 19th. I'm going to apologize in advance for coughing and spluttering if I do. I've been, I would say under the weather, but a bit worse than that. I've been under the blankets. But I'm determined to get through this. Okay, so guys, if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy that you've stopped by, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you'll come back. And if you are returning, thank you. I really appreciate your loyalty and support of my channel. Now, these are general readings, guys, so please don't assume everything that I say in every reading pertains to you. Just if it resonates with you, you know, run with it, and if it doesn't, let it go. And come back. Maybe it'll make sense to you after the week is over. I do get feedback sometimes like that. Now, what else? I am doing a workshop, and I've already got a couple of people on the waiting list. I need at least 6 participants to actually do this workshop, and it is, you can go to my website and find out a little bit more, but it is Meet Your Spirit Guide. So it's a 4-week workshop. It's 4 hours, so it'll be 1 hour a week. It'll be interactive, so it should be fun. So I hope you guys will consider that. Now, as I said before, these are general readings. So if you would like a personal in-depth reading, please click on this link here. And another way to support my channel is through Patreon, and that link is right here too. You can go to my Patreon page and make one donation, which is, you know, no donation is too small. Or you can do a monthly one for $1 a month, as little as $1 a month, and as much as you want. There's different reward tiers, and you can check it out anywhere. I post things on there that I don't post anywhere else. And you know, of course, if you don't, just please, you know, like, share and comment, and that's a way of supporting me too. Now, these are in 3 sections. I now do a general astrology reading, and that goes on the beginning of every reading, and I'll have the skip times in the show more section below. These are for your sun, moon and rising, and those so all the skip times for everything will be below. There'll be the intro skip time, the astrology skip time, and you can go straight to the tarot card readings if you want. So let's go to your reading, shall we? Hi, welcome to your astrology section of the reading, and bear with me because my mind is a little fuzzy. Not a little, a lot. It feels like there's a basketball inside my head. Anyway, so this week there is a lot going on astrologically, guys. Wednesday is a huge day. We have Venus moving into Taurus. And Venus is at home in Taurus. Venus rules Taurus. It's the planet that rules Taurus. It's very tactile. It's very demonstrative. It's very romantic, and very intimate. And Taurus is an earth sign, and it's about banking and money and security and resources. And Venus is about finance, beauty, nature, music, art, fashion, and relationships. Now, this would be a really good time to go out and really be in nature. Even if it's at a park in the middle of the city, you know. I mean, there are beautiful places. Appreciate it. Be in it. Just, you know, be one with nature. This is all about... you'll feel grounded and you'll feel much calmer being in nature. Now, this is a time of closeness, showing love and expressing it freely. Ask yourself, are you coming from a place of love? Check in with yourself a couple of times each day. Now, Venus is joining the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus. Now that's 4 planets in Taurus, right? So look at your needs in your relationship? What is lacking in your relationship? What do you need from your relationship? Take a look at your finances or your quality of life on the whole. Take time for yourself, to pamper yourself, to make yourself feel alive and worthy and abundant. And ask yourself, what needs to change here? Chances are you've been working on changing something for a while. So this could come to a completion because full moons, I haven't got to the full moon part. I'm going way ahead of myself. See, I told you my head's fuzzy. Anyway, let's talk about later that day on Wednesday. The same day, Mars moves into Cancer. Now, this is about your home. It's about protection and action. It's about your parents and roots. Mars in Cancer internalizes kind of feelings, and it's more gentle. It's less, aggressive in Cancer. And Cancer is also a cardinal sign, and femininity. There's a lot. Look, Venus is feminine. Taurus is a feminine sign. Mars in Cancer is kind of that feminine energy. There's a lot of feminine energy this week. So, Cancer is the cardinal sign, a feminine sign, and Mars is the soldier. How can you secure and protect your home? What action can you take? Do you need to renovate or spruce it up or organize your home? It's a good time to kind of do some organization. Now, Saturday, we have the full moon in Scorpio. I put a blog post up. If you go to my website, you can see it. And also, guys, I have to mention, I have a Facebook group now for Live in the Solution. I'll put that link before, so you can post things, we can discuss things. It's about astrology, it's about life, it's about the solution. So we're going to, if you're going to share something solution oriented, or just your opinion on whatever. Now, Scorpio is intense, right? It's one of the most intense signs in the zodiac. It's very deep. It's the detective. It's deeply emotional. Scorpio is it is the 8th house, right? Scorpio represents the 8th house. The house of transformation, of sexuality, death and rebirth and purification. It's about getting in touch with what needs to change, what needs to be dealt with. The moon will shed a light on that which needs purification. So think of the phoenix and how it rises from the ashes, purified and transformed into this beautiful bird. This is about finding your power. It's about finding the power within. It's about owning it. It's about standing in it. It's about being confident of your power. Now, the sun is opposite, because full moons are always opposite. It's the sun shining on the moon, right? Excuse me. So the sun is in the opposite, right opposite. It's in Taurus. So, I'm sorry. This is feminine. It's a feminine earth sign. And it's shining on the rippling sea and deep, dark water of the feminine Scorpio. Excuse me. So this is, as I said before, it's a lot of feminine energy. It's like the high priestess energy. Intuitive and psychic, and knowledgeable and secretive, under wraps sometimes, right? But things are going to come to the surface because the full moon sheds a light in the shadows, right? Taurus and Scorpio are fixed signs, and fixed signs are kind of immovable. It's hard to change someone's mind once they've made it up, you know, in this energy. So it's really good to look at where you're fixed in your life. You know, it's, can you transform that idea, that opinion that you have? Practice being open and considering others' point of view, and imagine yourself in their shoes and how they will feel, how they feel with their set of circumstances. This is the practice of empathy. And that's it for the astrology section of your reading. Let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Taurus. Happy birthday still. I mean, I think the sun goes into Gemini on the 20th, I believe, this year, but probably the late evening. So listen, I want to do a shout out for all my lovely Taurians. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone. James Lambolia and Paul Black, happy birthday. They are husbands, they're married. I love them both. Benny Soto, my dear friend. Benny Soto. Suzanne Alvarez, darling, I missed you, I think, when you came visiting. Alison Turner. Maurice, affectionately known as Mo, happy birthday. And Giselle Alvarez. And who else? Laura Dowling Shea, happy birthday, darling. And I think that's it, is it? Oh, and Stephen Soto, Benny's brother. Happy birthday, guys. And of course, my son Aidan, his birthday just passed. And I never got to see him on his birthday. I feel so bad. I'm going to see him tomorrow for Mother's Day. Listen, happy Mother's Day to everybody, although it should be Mother's Day every day. And let's go to your cards. This is your tarot section of your reading, guys. All right. What wonderful blessings and guidance can you give? One. There you go. Another card. Two more cards for Taurus, please. Two more cards for Taurus. You are, darling, you guys are going to be shining. You've got Venus moving in. Oh, and it's just, you're just going to shine. You're going to be so attractive. Everyone's going to be attracted to you. You've got that love sign in the love planet in your sign. Okay, one more card for Taurus, please. One more. Oh, there it is. Okay, they all count. I'm not going to even turn them over. I'm just going to leave them like that. And I think I'll turn them over on the camera when you're here. I mean, if they land up, they land up. These are your clarifying cards. This is for Taurus. What wonderful guidance and blessings can you give Taurus for this coming week? And let's make it good. It's their birthday month after all. Oh, well, I have to turn it over because I've got to clarify them, don't I? Okay, here we go. Okay, Taurus, please clarify the Five of... Oh, there it is. Lovely. And please clarify the Nine of... Oh, this is interesting, yes. Excuse me, I have a Taurus moon, so I know. Please clarify. Oh, there it is. The, oh, lovely. Okay. Okay, let's look at your card, shall we? Okay, the first card out is the Five of Swords. Clarifying the Five of Swords is the Nine of Pentacles. And then you have the Nine of Wands. Clarifying the Nine of Wands is the Five of Pentacles. Then you have the Ten of Swords. And clarifying the Ten of Swords is the King of Pentacles. And let's go up, shall we? Okay, Taurus, your first card out is the Five of Swords. Now, this is about you know, look, arguing. It's about, this is about arguing kind of and having to win in a, I can't think of any other word, kind of in a not very nice way. This is when it's like you win it, and then you're kind of, you know, when someone's down, you know, you kick them when they're down. It's like, you know, I was right and you were wrong, and ridiculing someone after you've had an argument. So this is about humiliating someone, right? So when this card comes up, it's like really taking, you know what, the question that we should all be asking ourselves this week, am I coming from a place of love? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. Am I coming from a place of love? Sometimes you have to understand your limitations, because sometimes this is a battle that can't be won and shouldn't be won, right? So sometimes, you know, it's like, you know, that I don't know if you looked at the astrological reading, but it's about, you know, Taurus is a fixed sign, Scorpio is a fixed sign, this new moon. It's all about what can I release? What can I let go of? Can I look at this from a different perspective? Can I open my mind? So when you find yourself going to this place, you know, take a breath and bring in compassion. And sometimes you can say, I mean, this is really powerful when you say to someone, you know what, you're right. Now, if someone says, this is the kind of thing, like if someone says, you know, you're right and I was wrong. Yeah, I told you I was right. And blah, blah, blah. You're right. We go there with siblings usually, right? It's a sibling thing or a child thing, perhaps. But so, you know, really, or with your lover, you can go here with your, you know, your significant other. Just be kind. So you don't have to always win. Sometimes just let somebody else win and step back, you know, because look, you might lose this battle, but there's a, you know, that doesn't mean you're going to lose the war. But you kind of need to retreat from this. Now, and look, clarifying it is the 9 of Pentacles. This means that, look, you know, if you can let this go, it's going to be really beneficial for you. The 9 of Pentacles, look, I mean, look, it's opulence. It's, you know, it's almost at the finish line 9, right? It's not quite there, but it's almost there. So this is a wonderful lesson, and it's going to enrich you if you kind of back down from this argument, fight, or whatever it is for you, or any arguments that you get into. And look, you've got the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is, it's almost like you kind of want to give up. It's like you're tired of being on the treadmill, you know, trying to make ends meet, trying to, you know, get things, all your ducks in a row. It's kind of exhausting, and you're like, oh, I can't do it anymore. This guy is kind of sick of defending what's his. And this is very you. It's like you've got to defend what you have, and you're going to defend it to the end, right? This is saying, because you really kind of, you know, your fear, because clarifying it, is the 5 of Pentacles. Excuse me, and the 5 of Pentacles is about deprivation, right? And it's believing that, you know, a lot of Taurus think this, you know, they think they're going to be destitute and nothing is enough. You know, you've got to accumulate wealth. I mean, what's enough for you to feel secure, right? And some of you are just, you know, living paycheck to paycheck and just trying to make ends meet. When the 9 of Pentacles comes in, it's like, look, don't give up. It's 9 again. That's 2 9s. You're almost at the finish line, Taurus. Don't give up the hard work, because this is like you just feel you feel that all your work is not working, right? And you put so much effort into it, and you should have been so much further on. You know, we have that voice in our head all the time. But when the 9 of Pentacles is coming, it's saying, look, take a little respite, you know, lick your wounds, heal from all the battles that you've been in, and get right in there and do it again, because this is saying you are nearly at the finish line. This is not the time to give up, Taurus. Keep going. Keep the momentum going. You're doing really well. And look, you've got the Ten of Swords. And this means that all the pain is going to end. It's ending. It's going. You've suffered a lot. You've been through a lot of suffering. You've been through a very difficult journey. And all that pain is going to leave you behind. Because tens are endings, right? And they're also beginnings. Because 1 and 0 is 1. It's a new beginning. So this is ending. All the hard times are ending. And look what's clarifying this. The King of Pentacles, darling. And the King of Pentacles is, you know, listen, this is abundance. This is opulence. This is riches. But this is riches and opulence through hard work. So nothing's going to be handed to you on a silver platter. You're going to have to work for it. And, you know, if you know you're getting this at the end of it, you're not going to worry about all the hard work. You're going to do it because you know that this is at the end of it. And this is gone. All your suffering. I don't know if you can hear that. The rain is going crazy out there. Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. I answer every single comment, and I welcome feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all. Happy birthday, and I'll see you next week.